Okay, when you guys were here Friday, I read chapter 3 and chapter 4 to you guys. So you left off when Junie B. Jones got caught copying May's homework, and Mr. Scary said he was going to send a note home with Junie B. Jones. And remember, she said Mr. Scary's a tattletale. So now we're on chapter 5. That night at dinner, I couldn't swallow my meatball. Because how can you swallow a meatball when there's a note from your teacher in your pocket? Mama kept on looking at my plate. What's the trouble with you tonight, honey? She asked. You love spaghetti and meatballs. I picked up my fork real slow. Then I put it right down again. Is something wrong, Junie B? Daddy asked. Are you sick? I got down from my chair and I stood by the table. Then I hanged my head and very slow I took the note out of my pocket. I did something bad at school today, I said real glum. And so there's something I have to give you. I rocked back and forth on my feet for a minute. Then I quick threw the note on the table and I ran to my room as fast as I could and I shut the door real hard. Then I ran around and around in circles because I didn't actually have a plan, that's why. My stuffed animals looked shocked at me. What's wrong, Junie B? Said my Raggedy Ann named Ruth. Are you in trouble? Of course she's in trouble, said my Raggedy Andy named Larry. Can't you tell? I bet Mama and Daddy are going to be running in here any second. So she's pretending that her stuffed animals are talking. My elephant named Philip Johnny Bob did a fast thinking. Hide, Junie B, he told me. Hide in the closet until they calm themselves down. I nodded at that good idea. Elephants are the smartest stuffed animals there are. After that, I quick grabbed him by his foot and we ran into my closet. We climbed over shoes and games, then we scrunched way down in the corner. Pretty soon, we heard Mama and Daddy come in my room. Our hearts started to pound and pound. Then we tried to scrunch even smaller, only too bad for us because Philip Johnny Bob accidentally knocked over a shoebox and it made a loud crashing sound. Mama and Daddy opened the closet door. So there she is with Philip Johnny Bob, her stuffed elephant, and she's hiding in the closet from Mama and Daddy. I waved at them, very pleasant. Hello, how are you today? I said. Philip Johnny Bob held out his arms. I love you people, he said. Daddy rolled his eyes. Then he came into the closet and he carried us out. He sat me and Philip Johnny Bob on my bed. Mama sat next to us. You didn't have to hide from us, Junie B, she said. Daddy and I didn't come to yell at you. We just came in to talk about this. I flopped back on my bed and I put my pillow on my head. Yeah, only I already did talk about this, Mama, I said real muffly. Me and Mr. Scary talked about this for a jillion million hours at recess. Mama took the pillow off my head. Yes, I'm sure you did, she said. But Daddy and I need to talk to you too, Junie B. Copying someone else's work is a very, very serious matter, honey. Daddy nodded. Cheating is wrong, he said. We want to make sure you understand that. I did a big breath at that man. But I already do understand that, Daddy, I said. I don't even like cheaters myself. I thought for a minute. Then all of a sudden, I remembered the old maid game. I sat right up. And anyway, if you think cheating is so wrong, then how come you do it yourself? I said. Daddy? Daddy looked shocked at me. What? He said. What are you talking about? I don't cheat. Yes, you do too cheat, I said back. On account of last week, you cheated me at Old Maid, and I'm still not over that terrible experience. Junie B, that's not true, Daddy said. I already explained that to you, remember? When you raise the Old Maid above the other cards in your hand, it's not cheating. It's part of the fun. Yeah, only it wasn't fun, I said. It wasn't, because after you raised her up there, you did a wink at me, like it wasn't really her, only it was her, Daddy. And so what kind of sneaky trick was that? Daddy rolled his eyes way up at the ceiling. Then he shook his head, kind of annoyed, and he left my room. Mama ruffled my hair. Sorry, honey, she said, but I'm afraid Daddy's right on this one. What he did was sneaky, but it wasn't cheating. Trying to fool the other person is supposed to be part of the game. After that, she went to go start my bath water. Me and Philip, Johnny Bob, flopped back on my pillow. We did a sigh, because grown-ups never do anything wrong, it seems. Not even when they do. All right, that's the end of chapter 5. So what do you think is going to happen next? Do you think she's going to cheat again on something? I don't know. Tell me what you guys predict.